All right, so what are the big differences between PMS and PMDD? One of them is fairly common and a lot of gals experience it. The other is less common and actually harder to get diagnosed with. I'm Dr. Bethwestie, women's health and hormone expert. I'm also licensed in acupuncture and Chinese medicine, and I'm a functional medicine practitioner. I'm the author of the books, The Female Fat Solution and The Female Menopause Solution. These are on Amazon, and you can also check out my YouTube channel and subscribe to that, which is Dr. Bethwestie, and then my podcast is called The Female Health Solution. So when we talk about the difference between these two, why it can be so difficult to understand the difference is really most of it is very similar. Most of the things that you'll experience and the symptoms are the same. There isn't really a difference. So you can have more fatigue, mood swings, right? You can have cravings. You can also have things like, and this is not an exclusive list, right? You can have body aches and pains, headaches, migraines. You can have more, what's the word? Besides body aches and pains, you can just feel recovery from exercise is not as good. Just feeling like your whole body doesn't function like it normally does, right? You can have cramps, you can have, when we talk about cravings, there's a lot of different ones, but there's a lot of other pain and symptoms that are associated with your cycle. The biggest thing overall is that all of these symptoms are associated with your cycle. They're not constant. There will be some times of the month where you feel fantastic. And other times it's like all of a sudden you wake up the next day and a switch has flipped and you feel like a completely different person and you do not feel good. You do not feel like yourself. So what's the deal? What is the deal, right? Why is this so different, right? It is PMS, but PMDD, the biggest difference overall with PMDD is that it actually disrupts your life. Your cravings, your pain, your mood swings are so bad that you cannot function in your normal everyday life. They classify PMS as, you have some cramps and you have some mood swings, you have some cravings and you're tired and just kind of feel like garbage. Okay, but you can still get up and go to work or go to school. You can still complete the daily tasks that you have to do. Maybe you do them slower. Maybe you need to give yourself more time to recover after a workout or something. But you are able to do these tasks without life disruption. PMDD is that things are so bad that it disrupts your life. And you can't make it stop. That's the biggest difference. So this is why it's so hard to get diagnosed. There are a lot of women who suffer with PMDD, and this is basically PMS cranked up 10 notches, that they're suffering with this and they can actually get diagnosed with other, mental health conditions, that it's not actually that specifically, it's that because it's related to your cycle and your hormones, that it is more PMDD. And that is why so many women who are given certain treatment recommendations because of their mood disorders, they're like, this isn't working, or it only works part way, or why am I still suffering? It's because the origin of the issue is a hormonal issue. So when we start working with your hormones, you actually see and feel a better improvement because we're working with the thing that kicked it off in the first place, your hormones, your hormone imbalance. Now there's a few things that I do want to mention here when we talk about hormones, hormone imbalance. This can be a genetic issue. This can be something that onsets, with puberty or after a big stressor, and your body's ability to detox and methylate. Methylation is huge. So keep that in mind. How do you know what your hormones are doing? Again, this is why I do Dutch testing. This is why I love Dutch testing, to really dive into the specifics of what you have going on in your body. That way we don't miss a thing. So you can go below this video, click the link, learn more about the Dutch test, learn more about how it gets sent right to your house. You take it, send it into the lab, and then we go over it to make sure we understand exactly what is going on in your system. So that's what I got for you today. Please let me know if you have any other questions or need any other guidance, and I will see you guys later.